hell was that?
Well, let's go find out. We're sitting ducks here.
Agreed. Move!
Hey everyone, I'm Brian Albert and I'm reviewing Halo 5 Guardians. Because the game depends so heavily on its multiplayer servers, we're waiting until Microsoft opens them up to the public to give Halo a final score. In the meantime, here's what I think of it based on what I played ahead of release.
Na-da-dee! La-da-dee-do-do! La-da-da-da! Na-da-dee!
In almost every way, Halo 5 Guardians is bigger than the excellent games that came before it. It has the strongest combat in the series, along with tons of fun weapons, levels, creative multiplayer modes, and new game-changing mobility. At the same time, Guardians repeats Halo 4's mistake of telling a story that relies too much on Halo's expanded fiction.
Blue team, Fallout.
This hurts but doesn't ruin the otherwise impressive co-op campaign. Spartan, Jameson Locke, and Master Chief share the cover of Halo 5, but the uncharismatic Locke is the main character. The story pays a price for having us spend 80% of the time playing as someone who's just following orders. It feels like business, not fighting for a cause. And an overcomplicated plot didn't help. At least the new main enemy is less black and white in its motives than previous Halo villains. The story does a fine job of characterizing Locke's team of Osiris Spartans through believable background chatter, but Master Chief's blue team doesn't get enough screen time. If you read the books or bought a pricey special edition that includes the animated Fall of Reach series, you know they're Chief's lifelong friends. If not, blue team will often just feel like 3 extra guns watching your back. Halo 5's levels usually aren't massive, but they're so dense with hidden rooms, pathways, weapons, and vehicles that I didn't miss the breathing room. And since this is the first Halo game native to the Xbox One, there is outstanding detail in each of the great environments the story takes us to. This makes Halo 5's campaign ripe for replaying, and better suited for the 4-player online co-op it's clearly built for. You and your friends have room to spread out, grab different weapons, and get smart with your engagements. When playing solo, the new D-pad AI squad commands are simple but useful. Stand there, get in that vehicle, or shoot that enemy. This is a huge improvement over past games where allies took forever to jump onto your turrets, and it's great for taking out important enemies too. But sometimes teammates just didn't listen, or weren't quick enough to revive me, which led to frustrating game overs. Halo 5's arsenal is vast and fun, largely because weapons that used to be weak are now useful. Iconic favorites like the battle rifle and rocket launcher are still satisfying, but there are unexpected gems too, like the suppressor. It's mediocre in Halo 4, but its new homing rounds make it great against quick targets. Enemies are just as diverse. Forerunners are fast, and those annoying drones from Halo 4 are rarer now. They're challenging, but no longer overbearing. One major improvement is with the Invisible Covenant Elites, whose shimmering effect is very effective on new-gen hardware. They took me out more than usual, which was a nice surprise. The campaign's not the best in the series, but Halo 5's multiplayer is excellent. The big new attraction is Warzone, and it's my new go-to mode. In this expanded version of Big Team Battle, you don't just fight the other team, you earn points by capturing locations and killing tough NPC bosses. There's more than one way to win, so great comebacks are entirely possible. Warzone's maps are huge enough to accommodate vehicles, but provide ample cover to give infantry a chance. Matches are longer than usual and require resource management, which is a new dimension for Halo. If you spend your rec points early, you'll probably outgun most enemies you find. However, a frugal opponent might later pull out a tank, when all you can afford is a rifle. From my experience, it's well balanced. No strategy seems dominant, and nothing beats skill. A smart player could carefully approach that tank from cover and destroy it. Arena is classic 4v4 Halo at its finest. Its slew of options is impressive, and Halo 5's new mechanical improvements apply to multiplayer as well as campaign. Boosters and hover jets that switch on while you aim in the air now feel essential. They allowed me to shoot from cover, avoid damage, and make better use of the maps. They're fun tools that widen your tactical options. Clamoring is a huge addition as well. As long as you get close to a ledge, your Spartan will grab on and hoist itself up. In game modes where time matters, clamoring is a godsend. And that's it for now. Stay tuned to IGN over the next 2 days for our final verdict on Halo 5 Guardians.